Hey y'all, welcome back to the party. It is me, your girl BrittReacts, and today this one comes to us via a kind suggestion, being John Lennon, Mother. Let's see what he has to say.
This song is another song from one of those albums I made since I left the Rolling Stones.
He wasn't in the Rolling Stones. Was he?
A
No.
lot of people thought it was just
It's the
about my
Beatles.
parents, but it's about 99% of the parents, alive or half dead. 2, 3, 4. Mother, you had me, I never had you. I wanted you. You didn't want me.
Okay. Some observations. He seems to have like a very dark kind of, I don't know, maybe self-deprecating, maybe just like sarcastic sense of humor. And I enjoy that, like saying he was a part of the Rolling Stones when I'm pretty sure he was a part of the Beatles, right? And then he said, if your parents are alive or half dead, it's like, yikes. All right. He does also, I can't say always. This is the second song I've ever reacted to of his. I'm not familiar with his catalog at all. But he says, he's like chewing gum in a very kind of like nonchalant way. And something about his demeanor, like his aura gives like, I'd rather be somewhere else almost. Like he likes to perform, he likes to sing, but he also like understands that that's not like all that life is about kind of thing. You know, like there's more important things to him. Like I get that vibe from him. This is again, my second video ever reacting. And this is the second time I've seen what seems to be some type of Asian subtitle. And that's also interesting to me. I know some of you shared his wife, did they live in Japan? They moved to Japan or something like that. I feel like I read. So, you know, maybe that has something to do with it. I'm excited for you guys to explain more, elaborate for me in the comments. But yeah, I think like just 2 songs in, because the other one was Beautiful Boy, which we now listen to on a almost daily basis because I put it on my son's playlist and I just think it's such a beautiful song. Beautiful, beautiful. But even in that video, like you could tell how important his family was to him. And I think either I read it or it was in the video about him like leaving the Beatles and just like throwing himself into being like a stay-at-home dad. And it's just like, I really feel like, you know, he knows people like his music. He likes to make the music, but he can turn that off. He's not like some celebrities who like, you know, their families suffer. It feels that way. I could be wrong, but that is the energy I receive from Mr. John Lennon. And if you think that I almost said John Legend when I first opened this video up, you would be right. You would be correct.
You didn't want me.
His mother didn't want him.
So
See how he's chewing the gum?
I just gotta tell you.
Like he's kind of talking through the song, but then he gives you these little pockets of like good vocals and you're like, ooh. All right, so I pulled up the lyrics because I'm like, this is super intriguing to me. Mother, you had me, but I never had you. Like, and almost immediately this made me feel like, okay, this is about a strained mother-child relationship, which now that you think about it, probably 99% of us can relate in some way. So maybe he was right. Mother, you had me. I never had you. Oh, I wanted you. You didn't want me. So I got to tell you goodbye, goodbye. Mother, you left me, but I never left you. Oh, I needed you. You didn't need me. Oh, no. So I got to tell you goodbye, goodbye. Oh, sorry, I jumped ahead. My bad.
Never left you. I needed you so bad. You didn't need me. Oh no. So
Ooh, so you better.
I just gotta tell you.
I was smiling because genuinely like he chews the gum and it's like you almost feel like he shouldn't open his mouth and be able to sing as beautifully as he does. Like it feels like just someone who sat down at the piano and just started playing, but like not seriously. It's like the way he's able to be so relaxed is very like it stands out to me for whatever reason. Okay, I don't actually know if this is about a strained relationship. I'm not sure. I'm either reading too much into it or not enough. And, you know, it happens sometimes. So feel free to answer any questions you think I have. Let's keep going. There's something also very intriguing to me about how slowly he is delivering this message. Like even the boom, of the kick drum, like it feels like, I don't know if the song is slowed down for the live version or there's some type of intentional messaging behind how slow he's singing it, but to me it feels like there's something to be said for the pace and the tempo of the song. Let me know if you agree or not. Right? What did he do?
I couldn't walk, and I tried to run. So I just gotta tell you.
Oh, sorry, y'all. I'm clicking all the wrong buttons. Okay. I think I'm going to stand on it's a strained relationship or some type. There's a hurt there. Children don't do what I've done. I couldn't walk. I tried to run. And so it makes it feel like something happened really early on. And because of it, like he was on the run his whole life from the hurt, but also toward a motherly relationship he wanted, maybe. I don't know if I'm reading too deep into this. I'm a little triggered, but I read into that how you will. But to me, that's what this is saying. It's like I have to come to terms with and peace with the cards that I was dealt, kind of like I gotta let go. So goodbye. You know, I wanted you to be my mother, but you never were, kind of thing. And so I have to just say goodbye. I can't hold on to that. And now he's going into mama don't go. And then I'm reading next. He hasn't said it, but he says, daddy come home. So it's like, did both of his parents just like do a bang up job on him? Which then would explain kind of what I'm saying about his like willingness to put his career aside and throw himself into his family, because he never had that. And so he wants to provide that. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm in therapy right now. A therapist will tell you. We have these conversations and I'm like, am I reading too much into it? But I do. I feel like either I am being triggered by this and like telling too much of my business, or this is really what's going on here. But that's what it feels like. It's like a song of release, you know, like a song of like, That sucks. Mom, mother, you left me, but I never left you. Mom, mother, I don't know, I keep saying mom. Mother, you had me, but I never had you. It's like, you gave birth to me, but I never had a mother. Oh, you left me, but I was always seeking after you. You left me, but I never left you. I was always here. Hopefully in your heart, but like I was always tethered and attached to you and looking for you. This is deep. I don't know if it's supposed to be this deep, but it's deep for me. I love how it slowed down. Mama, don't go. Daddy, come home. Mama, don't go. It hurt. Daddy, come home. Daddy, come home. It's almost like a child, like a 2-year-old having a tantrum, like the way he's singing this. And again, I don't know if that's intentional. I love his blue glasses. Are those glasses he always wore? Or is it like for the mood of this show? I don't know, but I love like the tinted blue, which means what he sees in life is very different from what the rest of us see. Like he sees life in a blue tint. It's kind of cool. Yeah, the way he's like, Mama, don't go, feels like a child screaming out. And again, you know, if you're dealing with your inner child who has these like abandonment issues, and yeah, hello, heck yeah. And he said in the beginning, a lot of people thought this song was about me. So the song, I guess, doesn't necessarily have to be, but the way he's singing it makes me pretty confident that it is. But again, he said like it could apply to about 99% of us in this room right now, because I think God bless people who have just like perfect parent-child relationships. But I think way more of us have like maybe complex, complicated ones than those of us that feel like we just had the most perfect parents. And I mean, as a parent, I'm sure my kids are going to grow up and not think I'm perfect, because I'm not. And you learn that when you become a parent, that like your parents did the best with what they had for the most part, most of them. But, you know, doesn't negate your feelings and your perspective, which I think this is his. Did you know we were going to go to the therapy session today? I didn't either, but welcome. Have a seat. Grab a water and maybe some tissue. Daddy, come home. Daddy, come home. I feel really moved by that. I feel really moved by that. Both as a child and as a parent, I feel very moved by that. As a, you know, I'm not a child right now, but I'm saying I am someone's child. And so from that perspective, I feel moved. And also as the mother to 2 children, I feel moved. I think I'm just more intrigued by John Lennon off stage, though. Like, who is John Lennon the person, not John Lennon the performer? He seems very interesting to me. All right, well, thank you for that, guys. I feel like I need to go jot down some notes for my next therapy session on Friday. I'm dead serious. In the meantime, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and have the day that you deserve. Bye.